Hi everybody! Today we will talk about the periodic table of the elements. This here you might have seen before. The periodic table in which all known elements are listed. But what do the list and the structure tell us? The periodic table was created by Lothar Meyer and Dmitri Mendeleev in the 19th century. At this time, chemists discovered that some elements are similar to others. In the periodic law, they organized the elements according to their mass. This showed an interesting structure. The similarities between elements were repeated regularly, or in other words, periodically. This results in the structure of the periodic table. Similar elements are ordered in columns, leading to the formation of groups. These groups can either be consecutively numbered or separated in main and side groups. Both variations you can find here. The horizontal rows are called periods. We did already talk about periods when discussing the Bohr model. If you want to repeat this, I will link the video in the description below. Coming back to the origins of the periodic table. Originally, the elements were organized according to their mass. But this leads to some mistakes. For example, tellurium and iodine would have to be switched according to their mass, but then their characteristics would not match their groups. So the atom mass cannot be the criterion to organize the elements. Instead, the elements were numbered in the correct order with a so-called atomic number. These numbers also correspond to the number of protons in the atomic nucleus of the elements. Therefore, if the elements are organized according to their number of protons, the structure of the periodic table works well. In the periodic table, metals and nonmetals are also distinguished. Metals have a lustrous appearance, are malleable, and conduct well electricity and heat. They include the alkali metals, the alkaline earth metals, the transition metals, the lanthanide series, and the actinide series. The nonmetals also include the noble gases and the halogens. At the borderline between metals and nonmetals, you can find the metalloids. These are in between the characteristics of metals and nonmetals. They also are part of the semiconductors, which are required, for example, in electrical devices and solar panels. This was a first overview of the periodic table of the elements. If you have questions, suggestions, or tips, leave them down in the comments. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one!